Hey, what is up, guys? Wallow
What's
J here.
up?
I'm here with my co-host Miguelino. Miguelino, say what's popping to the peoples.
What's popping to the peoples?
Also joining us, our other co-host. He is a dream, the dream, Stephen Aiken. Say hello, Stephen.
Hello, Steven. Miggy, that was weird.
Thanks, bro. I'm trying to wake up. I had a white monster and it just didn't work, man.
And joining us, he is the Gatlinburg qualifier winner, Travis Haven.
What up?
Welcome, dude.
What up?
Thank you for joining us. We
Thanks for
we
having
would play like like an applause kind of sound noise, but we don't have that shit. This
No
is
soundboards?
that kind of shit.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, we do have it.
What you talking about? I've been had it. You just never asked for it. There's thousands of people here waiting to cheer every night.
Hey.
So you either love me,
Bro, you've been holding out on me. What's up?
dude. I've been pushing buttons since I started.
Yeah, he does. It's just I would remember when I bombed a bad joke and he would play like the crickets on me or the boo. And I was like, damn, he do be having that.
Oh no!
See, just because you forgot don't mean it's not real.
You got me all fucked up.
I'm-
Listen, dude. We can't keep up with everybody. So tell us a bit about yourself. Pretend that I'm like one of the GMs and you're trying to sell yourself to me and to the fans.
Right off
So-
the bat,
so-
ready to go.
Yeah, bro. Say
no
what's
pressure.
up.
No pressure.
No pressure.
All right. Well, I'm a purple belt. I train out at 10th Planet Grants Pass out in Oregon. That's where I originally started training. All no-gi. We were talking earlier, I put the pajamas on like maybe 4 or 5 times. So I'm a no-gi grappler. I'm currently living in Cleveland, Ohio. So I get to train at like 3 or 4 different gyms out here. I get to go out to Toledo and train with the Adamus guys a lot. So I'm training with like Dante Leone, Max Hansen, a lot of those guys. Training at a gym called Hurricane out here, a gym called Watermark. So I'm kind of all over the place.
Right on.
Right
so
on.
I do have 2 questions for you.
Yeah.
All right. What is your favorite coffee and why is it Dutch Brothers? All right, that's my first question.
Dutch Bros is from Grants Pass, actually.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking it, man. Hey,
I really
hey,
do
tap it
coffee.
in.
I'm not a caffeine guy.
Oh man, dude,
No.
it's crack. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Yeah,
crack.
everyone loves Dutch Bros. Man, we have so many people that come to the gym that work at Dutch Bros. It's just like we got like the literal
They get it.
Dutch Bros that come
Right.
in the gym. It's all great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Supporting the
man.
community out there. You gotta
Oh,
buy some coffee.
Yeah, man.
There's
Support
one
for
at
the-
every corner.
yeah, it's the Starbucks of the Northwest.
Oh, really?
It is.
Yeah, dude, it's
They're
like a
getting
Starbucks.
here. My wife goes to it all the time. She thinks it's really cool. So I guess maybe
Phenomenal, bro. They have even more than just coffee. But I had to plug that in, of course, with the Grants Pass connection.
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
close enough
Shout out
to
to
me to
Dutch
drive
Bros.
to go get it. You know what I'm saying? But
It's worth it, bro.
all right,
You know,
I'm gonna do it for Travis. I'll do it for
Yeah,
Travis.
do it for Travis, right? And tell him when they ask, what's your name? Travis.
My boy
Yeah,
Travis
tell him.
from
And
Grants
then when they
Pass
ask you
hit me.
Travis, you're like, no, it's Steven. No, and so one big thing there, Travis. I know you mentioned you're
was quick.
Mr. International, or I guess Mr. National at least, right? You're going all over the U.S. for training and competition. So why Gatlinburg? The Grants Pass gangster out of Cleveland through Gatlinburg now, right? Like,
Yeah, so
Give me these dots.
Gatlinburg, it was a 10-hour drive for me from Cleveland. And it was I originally wanted to do the Alabama one, but it was my mom's birthday. Can't miss mom's birthday. So
Smart.
I went to the Gatlinburg one. I just drove down there, got a hotel, like made sure I had a hotel with a tub so I could cut the weight the night before. Went in, weighed in, and hung out in Gatlinburg for the day.
So
Nice.
mentioning a weight cut, what's your walking weight? I'm asking them questions, right?
You're good. I started 2 weeks out. I was 194. So I walk around 190 to 195 usually.
Okay.
Hey,
So in the season, you can't get up to a certain weight if
Yeah, I was
when
talking
you're
to
in there,
people.
right? So like you're right around that max weight at your max weight though.
Yeah,
So you should be pretty fun.
yeah. BMAX said I'd have to reweigh in every Wednesday. Just
Yeah.
can't be over 194. So that's like the max at what I walk around at. Unless I'm really trying to bulk up, that won't be an issue.
Be
for sure.
fine.
nice.
Nice.
Do you compete at a higher weight? I mean, normally or
Yeah, typically I'll do Well, I guess it depends. For like an 80cc open, I would do the 83 kgs, which is 183 pounds. For IBJJF, I do 188. But I like to do the open tournaments and stuff too. This was my first time cutting to 175. Since when I started jiu-jitsu, I was like 165, 170 pounds. So my white belt tournaments were all 170 pound brackets.
So you mean when you were skydiving and doing all the cool shit?
When I was doing the fun stuff, yeah.
Oh, that adrenaline burns calories, apparently, man.
Yeah, exactly. I found jiu-jitsu. It settled me down a little bit.
So really, you found jiu-jitsu and you quit skydiving and all that good stuff, huh?
Yeah, like I said, I'm too scared to get hurt outside of jiu-jitsu. If I get hurt when I'm training or competing, that's all right. I'm dedicated to that. If I get hurt, that's the price I pay. But I don't want to risk getting injured outside of training and not being able to train.
So you're trying to make this, like a career,
Yeah.
lifestyle, career, everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are some other stuff that you do outside of jiu-jitsu, or do you have any other hobbies then now? Like,
I mean, like I used to play basketball. That was my sport growing up. So I grew up playing basketball for the school and everything. When I can still, I'll play. I'll go hoop with some friends. But really, like right now, yeah, I'm pretty dedicated to just jiu-jitsu, going to the gym, lifting, and I like to travel when I can. So I just got married in October.
Oh,
congratulations!
Congrats.
Thank you. Had to give the shout out to the wife there.
Respect.
Yeah, so I just got married, so we were really busy with all that. And now we're trying to plan somewhat of a honeymoon. So we like to travel when we can, go see new places, meet new people.
Nice.
Vegas is, down the street.
Vegas is a good spot. Yeah, that'd be a tough sell. Vegas for a month for the honeymoon.
I mean, you're kind of working too, so
Yeah,
2 birds with 1 shot.
It's a business expense honeymoon.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. So I do got to ask. So you mentioned knowledge of ball, and you're from Cleveland. Thoughts on LeBron?
The GOAT.
Okay, cool. I thought you'd be like, I like him.
I'll debate it.
Gone to Miami.
I'll debate
say
it
that.
If you want to throw some stats.
Peace, guys.
That's it. That was it. Hey, I was expecting he left us twice.
Are you behind Derek Rayfield's nickname then, Steven? Did it come
Yeah. Derek's my guy. I like Derek.
Great. That's great.
He's cool.
He's fully into it now. I see him.
That's what I'm saying. I'm with it.
Coming out in the Rodman jersey. I love it.
Yeah, as soon as he did that, I was in for sure. Like we kind of did it one time, and I said it, and then he showed up with the jersey the next day, and I was like, oh, I'm in. Like for you guys, if you have a bit, I'll sell it. I'll do my best, and if it goes flat, then we'll do it together. We both just kind of shrug. Yeah, we'll just shrug off and go to the next one. The good thing is you'll get like 15 to 16 more opportunities probably from there, so it'll be easy to switch.
I don't know. Your fans were pretty upset that the picture was rough.
Oh my gosh!
Look, I gotta say that looked real to me, dog. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old. I thought it was pretty close.
Yeah, I was like, it's a different angle or something. Maybe he was 190 in the photo, bro. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's what it was. That was me in the future.
There you go.
That was a 50-year-old.
That's right.
That time machine to go get that
Projection.
picture.
You mentioned Rodman, and watching him putting on the jersey and stuff like that. When did you start watching the PGF?
I started watching. Was it season 6 that you guys did the first one in Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah, and that was Andy won that one, right? That was
right.
Yes.
With PJ and
Yep.
Max was on that one.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, that was. I had heard of it before, and I'm sure I'd seen clips and stuff. But the first full season I watched and was like dedicated to, like, I can't miss this stream. It was that season.
Nice.
Yep.
All right.
So
right on.
Speaking of nicknames, real quick. So is your nickname the Great Dane?
Is that
was that real?
No. Well, that's Nate. That's the homie. That's Nate.
So he made that up though, right? Like,
yeah, he just made that up.
Look,
I love it. And then he commented back to you. He said, "Yeah, because he's the big dog."
And
Bro,
I popped for it. I'm
Yeah.
down. Like that's why I was like, oh my god. I don't think the Great Dane sounds very good with your name. Like, we were talking about it before the show.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, maybe I just call him Big Dog or something. I don't know. Like maybe we figured that out. But like,
Big dog's not bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I told y'all everybody wants to be big dog.
Yep.
That one's probably taken already.
You did say it.
Hey, no, you claim it, bro. You know, it's gonna be
No,
yours.
hey, listen, dog. That's how it goes, right? The name we can make it up, and we'll see what sticks. And if it goes for a little while, then we'll run it. And if it doesn't, then we'll pivot quickly and go back to whatever. I've tried to do a few things, and some people caught it, and they would send messages or whatever, and some people don't get it, and that's okay. And just that's the show is we're gonna figure out what works and doesn't work in that way. Y'all just go out there and put on good matches, And if you want to have a good time with the walkouts or the announcements or the post fights or whatever, that's cool with me too. Just talk to me. We'll set it up.
The Triple H walkout. He drank the water, came out and spit the water up in the air.
Who was that?
It's Chris Olivo.
Oh, was that Chris? That is
There you go.
Chris. Yep. That's right. That was Chris.
I get to train with Brad Schneider a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he was like sitting and I saw in the video Brad like looked over, kind of got out of the way, the water hit him.
Yeah, like that one too. I think I now remember that too. I was also like, in a way, but this is not me. It's not my thing. I was also thinking, man, somebody's got to go clean that up.
Yeah.
That's also maybe just me being an old head. At this
Hey,
Ray,
when
my
I
son's
slip
on
and
the
fall.
couch.
I saw that video all day. When that happened, I saw that a lot.
Yeah, dude, there's this funny clip where what's his name? Carnal did the shoey or whatever. That picture I saw.
Oh, the shoey, yeah.
My face. He's like, somebody got a shoe, and I'm like,
With the coconut water.
but it just goes with it or whatever. So, but it's just I can't hide the reaction sometimes though. It's just like, I mean, I'm not down with this, but I'm gonna go with it because everybody else is in, I guess.
Hey, even the raw reaction, right? The raw reaction of being there also adds to it. Could you just like,
I'm like, y'all gonna let him do it?
would it be me though?
Okay. Yeah.
That's one of the things I'm most excited for is that Once Upon a Coconut. I've never tried one. It
Oh,
looks
oh,
so good.
brother.
I gotta go get some of those.
Oh, we gotta get some.
Apparently, the chocolate is the shit one.
It's the best.
Phenomenal. The best
Chocolate,
drink ever.
really?
It tastes,
Dude,
it's the best of
so
the
good.
best.
Make sure you get it chilled, bro, and your life's gonna be different. Like it was to the point I was getting people out here, like I would gift them a can because of how good it was.
Yeah, you
They
gotta
started buying it. And
Like,
I was
we
like,
have
man,
to
I need
hide
a
it.
discount code. Yeah,
We have to hide it that way it doesn't get picked out of all the cases before the week's over or before the month is over or whatever. So last season I took like 4 or 5 cases and then took all the chocolates out of them and stuff and then put them over to another side so that way we would have enough to last all season because most people want them and my job is to make sure people are happy. And so I'm trying to make sure that the folks get the thing they want because when they do an interview, if they get what they want, they're gonna pop. Right.
Is that a fun job or is it kind of a pain?
Oh, it's the best job, man.
It
I
is.
love that shit. Oh my God, it's
cool.
the best because everybody's excited or I guess the last day is a little bit tough when everybody gets to do their like post season one because it's kind of heartfelt stuff. And I do know what it's like and to underachieve when you thought you had a good shot at stuff. So that also sucks. So I try to like honor that for the guys. But so that one's a little bit tough, but otherwise it's super fun because everybody's just hyped and they're trying to do the thing. And if they're not hyped, then I'll just fake cut a promo for them and say just whatever I think of that they just made up,
Yeah.
And
especially with the money bags now too. You get to interview someone with a money bag in their hand. Like they got to be hyped.
Yeah, that was the thing too. Like last season that they wanted to start doing one after every time someone got the money bags. And so that was a different like part of it. I was like, okay, cool. This is an easy one to kind of lean into. But before that, it's always been kind of like whenever I wanted to do it, or if Brandon was just like, hey, that's kind of the moment, to go get it. And typically I'm kind of already with that too, but there's a few times it's like, I don't really think that's it. But he's like, go get him. And it's like, all right, fine. I'll go get him. But that's the beauty of the show, I guess, right? Everybody's kind of doing it that way. But yeah, so it's really fun. I guess to answer your question, that's why I keep coming back. It's super fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, there's 3 of us here in the show, and only one of us has done a season, and it's not me or the guy right there, but this one right here. He did season 2, so
season 2.
He could potentially give you some tips, man, and what to look for.
It's different, but that definitely, is part of the whole thing too. It's like I did season 2, and that got me really hyped into it. Like I watched season 1, and that got me hyped, and then so I did 2. And then after that, just kind of got handed the microphone and have ran with it since then. I never did it before that, you know.
So you became a part of it after you competed in it.
Yeah. I've known Brandon for a long time. We were good friends prior to competing in the PGF and stuff like that. So, you know, it was just kind of like I was going to do some commentary stuff. And then like before I guess it was season 3. Yeah. The next season, like right before the first show went live, he was like, here, you do the walkouts and stuff. And so I just kind of started yelling into a microphone from there and gradually like have learned the craft a little bit and how microphones work. Like literally after that day, I'm like Googling, like, how do microphones work? Like, so it's been a journey in that way too, man. I think that's kind of a thing that we talk about sometimes on stuff, but you know, I'm second degree black belt now, under Boogie. And so after that happened, it's kind of like, what's next? So looking to something else to master, kind of in a way, you know, just like another thing to be pursuing after, you know, information wise. And so it's been really fun to kind of still be like running in the same thing, but doing something else that keeps me exciting.
What's the next thing? That team owner or what?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know exactly how that is. There's definitely things I've been working on in the background, and some news coming up actually that I can't really say yet. But,
you got news that you haven't shared with us?
It's not my news to share exactly, but it's news nonetheless. So
he's Santa Claus, bro.
I've been moving elves around a lot though, for sure. So it's one of those weird things too. But we'll see. Like team ownership would be cool in some point. I think that would be fun. It's something that we've kind of, you know, looked at and kind of joked about. It's not really something I'm ready for yet, for sure. But that would be fun. I think I want to be involved for as long as possible.
Definitely.
Somehow, right?
Seems like it's gonna be around for a long time. So
yeah,
there's just gonna be more and more jobs opening up.
100%. That's the thing, is building the ecosystem, right? There's going to be all kinds of things that have to be done, just like every other professional sport, from top to bottom down to even like laundry. People are gonna, you know, there's somebody that's responsible. They get a job for that, right? It's a thing that somebody has to take care of, and so you can be part of a team. You know, if this is something that you love, then that's definitely a big part of the PGF's like mission statement is building like the thing. You know, like Brandon uses the statement of the guy he's gonna like plant the trees that he'll never get to sit under.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. That's the kind of thing that we're on, you know. So I think that's really cool. Like we're trying to build the thing that in, you know, 50 years when we're not here, it's like everybody's still doing it. Yeah. And this is the, like, you know, like the NFL and the early days, you know, the NFL, like back in the day, guys started building the league and everybody was like, oh, what makes whatever. And so you just reiterate until it works, you know. Yeah. And that's kind of where we are now in going to 2026. Guys like you.
Getting in early. Like when the NFL started, it was like a few teams, the Chicago Bears and a handful of others. You know, this is like
you're one of the early adopters, right?
Yep. Dudes working day jobs.
Helmet era still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, dudes working day jobs, right? Packers packing
Steelers, right? No, for real. It's really interesting. Like right now, you're a new guy, right? You'll come in this season as like a rookie, but in the entirety of the thing, you'll be one of the first ever professional like league grapplers. You know? Like that's special to us. Obviously, that's why we keep doing it. But like, can you say like a little bit of maybe if that has ever like resonated with you at all, or something you thought about?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like we said, it is like the early days of the NFL. It feels like there's a few teams. B-Mac said there's going to be more and more teams every season. He's trying to get it to 32. You know, like the NFL is now. So it will be cool to look back at that. There'll be like all the records that get broken in every sport. You look back at who originally broke those records or who was the first one to do something. And sometimes when you watch in other sports, it goes back to the early 1900s. This one, it's going to come back to, you know, the 2020s. It's pretty cool.
Yes, that is very cool. Sorry, I just got a comment from up here from one of my haters. Listen, man, I'm not a like word magician up here. I just say stuff, and you felt it. So we appreciate your comments. From Santo Domingo.
Who said what?
I said iterate instead of reiterate.
Man, he has a southern, he
caught
has
you
a
on
southern twang,
We iterating it again.
brother. He has a
I'm
southern
gonna
twang
don't-
like no
don't-
other.
JB, don't make me. You don't want this beef with me, dog. Like I'm not that one, right? So
Season 2.
You're not the one to mess with.
sorry, he's a long time like viewer, commenter, friend of me of the show.
Long time.
Look, don't let
Listen,
Travis
you-
have to come get you, dog. That's all I'm saying.
He loves to travel, bro. He'll
That's
pull
right.
up.
Yeah.
That's right.
Bro, and he does quick work.
He'll skydive in on your ass. He's got skills. He's got skills. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, you mentioned Triple H. Are you a wrestling fan?
When I was a kid, yes. But I'll see stuff occasionally. I couldn't name anything that's really happened in the last 15 years besides John Cena getting retiring last week. But like I grew up watching like Batista, Rey Mysterio, John Cena, you know, like love those guys. We
Also,
do
you got
fake
like
in my house all the time. We'd make
Okay, so
cardboard
you-
boxes as tables and we'd throw each other through it. Yeah, we had all the
Oh,
like,
yeah.
championship belts and stuff. Yeah, we were into it.
That's what's up.
so you got promo skills then.
You know, everything.
So if Steven hands you the mic and says,
I'm
"Hey,"
not gonna do that though.
okay, if
I'll
he
hold
puts
it.
the
Like,
mic,
you can't take the mic. By the way, that's like a rule.
No touching
Tell
the
them
mic.
how-
guy.
You can touch it, just can't have it. It's weird
Oh.
when somebody kind of holds it with me, but you can if you want. It's intimate, you know.
Hold hands a little bit.
Yeah.
Nothing to do
Walk
with
and
fingers.
then and then Careless Whisper plays on the radio, you know. No, but I mean, he puts the mic in your face, you know. You got some promo skills. What's up? I mean, you're gonna cut a promo. You're not that type of guy. What?
I don't know. I guess we'll just see in the moment how I'm feeling. After the match. If I'm
Hey,
fired
that's
up.
it.
If I got something to say, we'll see.
That's the
I
formula.
don't think I'll hold back if there is something I want to say.
Yeah, that's the formula to a good promo right there, man.
Yeah.
Let the moment
Oh,
speak.
yeah.
Authentic, yeah.
So have you thought anything about the teams that are out there and with who's available on which teams? Have you kind of considered maybe who you might want to get picked up by, or are you just gonna let it be what it's gonna be?
I'll let it be what it's going to be. I mean, I like the Kings. I feel like look great. They got Jet, Cam Hurd, the Alabama Twisters. Do they have Elijah? And then do they have a second one? Do they have Kevin?
Yeah, they do.
Is
Yeah,
it
Kevin Buring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that team. I mean, both those
It's a good
teams are
start.
looking stacked already.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if I'm on one of those teams, great, but I'm gonna have to fight the other two on the other team anyway. You know, it's not gonna be easy no matter what. And then the Phenoms, I saw who did they just pick up?
Andrew Kokol.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with
then-
him, but I saw you guys did an interview.
Cockle.
With an
Yeah,
interview with
Yeah.
him.
yeah, he's from your region too. Funny enough. Well, I mean, he's in the Pennsylvania
He's
side. but-
Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yeah,
Close enough,
yeah.
yeah.
So I saw he's got a match coming up with Oliver Taza too.
That was
Yeah, I'm
Big.
excited to watch that.
be
So
cool to see that for
definitely
sure.
go and study him a little bit more.
And the Phenoms have their second athlete. I'm not sure if that's totally been announced, right? I don't think it's out
Allen
there yet.
Iverson.
Yeah.
I said it. My bad. I didn't mean to say it, but I said it.
We talking
Charles
about
Barkley.
practice?
That's right. That's right.
Wait, they haven't made the announcement yet on their second.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I
Let me
think-
look. Let me look.
I thought that they had. I
don't
thought.
think
Oh
so
wait,
either,
no.
man.
I think somebody posted it on the chat. That's what it was. Somebody
got a
said,
leak.
"Oh, it's yeah, it
It's
was like a
leaking.
leak." Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not-
like
I'm
what?
not-
What's Allen Iverson doing in the Phenoms rash guard? I didn't even know he does jujitsu, bro. What the fuck?
we're gonna have Lauren on next week to drop some stuff for us also. So that'll be where some of that information comes. They do have Chris Olivo, the
coach,
spitter,
right?
the water spitter,
Yep.
as their
Oh,
coach. Right?
oh, okay. I didn't even connect that. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So do you want to? Would you want to have someone like Chris spitting water as your coach?
Yeah, he'd probably get us fired up before we go out, you know?
Right. And he's
Bro,
very
you disappoint him. He's
well
a
dressed
Tajiri
too.
dude.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah. He makes us all do it as we walk out.
it's like it's a new team walkout. Oh, that's gross though, man. Y'all gotta stop.
Has the fourth team been announced yet?
I don't think so yet. I think there's
No,
like
yeah.
it's not finalized, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how all
D-Mac
that
said,
stuff
D-Mac
works.
told me a city. I won't say anything, but he
Yeah,
mentioned
yeah. I've heard
Yeah.
a city too, but apparently there's stuff that has
There's
to be whatever agreements it takes to make stuff like that happen haven't quite been finalized or whatever. Above my pay grade.
whatever the fourth team is. Even on the Philly team, it's like those are the new teams, so it'd be kind of cool to be one of the new guys on one of the new teams. But also, I feel like the Kings is like a very well-run organization. Same with the Twisters; they're like a couple years in, more established. They got some good guys already. So,
what is it about the Kings that attracts you? Is it like the extra stuff that they're doing with the community? Because they're very involved.
They seem like they do a lot outside of just the PGF as the season itself. They're doing the qualifiers. I've seen a lot of their stuff online. Like I watched the qualifier that they just did yesterday.
Yep.
And just seeing Travis Thomas talking on the mic, and they just seen Jet Thompson was there too. It was cool. So it'd be cool.
What do you think about that qualifier?
So it'd be cool to be on a team with Jet too.
What'd you think about the qualifier?
Man, so my teammate Noah got second.
Okay.
He's like my main. Noah's just my homie. He's one of my main training partners. We're always traveling and competing together. So it was like slightly disappointing, but he looked good. And overall the qualifier was good. They're always fun to watch. Always fun to watch. Even if you don't know a single person on the qualifier, you put it on your TV, whatever, watch it for the hour and a half it's up. You're gonna be entertained.
Well, he doesn't necessarily need to win because do they have they named the alternates, or are they still going to be looking for alternate stream?
I really don't know the specifics on how that's going to play out exactly. I know that they probably are still looking for a few because over the course of the time things just kind of happen and people are in or out or whatever. But there's still more qualifiers.
Noah is going to do at least one more. So there's the Philly one, and then the last one, the Vegas one.
Yeah, I'd maybe right up there to Philly, test yourself up there, man. You did the Texas one, you did the Philly one, then maybe if whatever doesn't work out, try Vegas. That's been a path for some guys before too that maybe didn't want to, that did not definitely win a qualifier, but went to multiple qualifiers and showed that they will be a good part of the league, the community, the team as a whole, not a team, but the team, like the PGF. And they still got picked up. And then guys, like you said, got opportunities to be alternates. And then, those alternates are now staple members of the thing. And a guy like Sam Schwarzenegger, who won Pasadena, alternate multiple seasons, even at the 205 season. Free agent. Sorry, JB. You're welcome for that too. This man, he's about to, I know what's happening here. I know what's happening here, bro.
He's checking everything you say.
Nah, I'm on to you motherfuckers.
No, I think Noah's gonna go win whatever qualifier he does next. Noah's a killer. Like Noah's insane. I think he's gonna go out win the next qualifier that he does, and he's gonna get a spot in the draft.
He went crazy at a 10P qual, like a something like qualifier or either one of the team duels or something. Yeah, something like that. I remember like last year or something like that. Yeah. I know his name from just going like ham at some specific event that I don't remember the name of, but it was just he went crazy.
He's got like crazy viral videos. I swear I commented one time, I think he puts chloroform on his hands before he competes because he does the Hindu routines and he gets that locked up.
That's what it is. Like, okay.
He's put more people to sleep with Hindu routines and buggies than I've ever seen.
Crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Well, I don't know, but he sounds like he.
That was close. It was close.
Come on, give me the crickets. Give me the crickets, bro.
I don't have it.
Hey, he sounds like he's a gamer. So shit.
Yeah.
Two more qualifiers. So again, all he has to do is show out.
Yeah.
And he might get the call even if he doesn't win it. What was that? Was that even a thought? Is like, fuck, if I don't make this one, I'm gonna go to the other one. Or were you just locked in? Yeah.
Of course I thought the same thing. Like I'm getting on this season. That's the goal, right? So I'm getting on this season whether I'm winning this one or I'm gonna go out and win whatever one I have to, you know. But I said, like, after my matches too, the night before when I was cutting like the last few pounds in the tub, I just felt like so energetic, and I felt like I had all my strength still. I was feeling really confident going into that. And then the morning I got weighed in, everything was good. I felt good that whole day. So I went into it with like a good sense of confidence, which is rare, I feel like, when you're competing. You know, you're competing, there's always, are they going to pull guard? Are they going to wrestle? Do I have to pull guard? You know, you never know what's going to happen, even though you're just training. It's just any other round that you do every day. You know, you never know exactly how it's going to start or how it's going to finish. So I feel like I didn't have any of those stressors during the qualifier tournament. I just felt good and was ready to go.
I mean, were you expecting 3 minutes and 12 seconds worth of work?
Jesus.
Or were you
I'm sorry.
He's usually faster. He's usually quicker than that.
Yeah. I was trying to get sub 3 minutes. I think they got to recheck. I think they left the clock run a little too long. The ref left the clock run a little too long on one of them.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch.
Straight up. So how many, like, have you ever competed 6 weeks in a row? And if not, like, can you think of maybe how many weeks in a row you have competed?
6 weeks, probably not. I mean, I try to stay active. I try to compete every month for sure, at least. I try to compete. Like, I'll drive to go to something, or if there's something big like a ADCC Open I want to go to, or an IBJJF major I want to go to. So I'm sure I've competed at least 3 weekends in a row, but 6, I mean, that's double that. Plus it's a guaranteed 3 matches, right? Every Wednesday.
No matter what. Yep.
I do like that it's a month. The week-long thing originally was what sold me. I'm like, man, you get to compete every day for a week straight. Because, you know, when you're competing and you lose, the only thing you're thinking about is, I want to compete again.
Yep.
You know, that's why the consolation brackets are so good. Like with the ADCC Opens or with the qualifiers, it's like you lose a match and you instantly get to like fulfill that drive that you have in you just to go win again, you know, or go test yourself again. So I thought that was cool about the week-long thing. And then the month-long thing is, I guess like I would think it would be slightly easier because you get the rest, you know, but
you're
then
not home.
But you're not home. That's true. Yeah, you're there longer. So I don't know. I'm excited for it. I'm super
It's
excited
interesting.
for it.
It's very interesting.
There's
You don't think that'll do anything to, like, you know, play mind games with you, you know?
No,
Like,
I'm
fuck,
so used to being on the road or traveling. Yeah, I've been away from home way longer than that. So I'll just be excited, having fun.
There you go. Kind of like one thing that changes up with this too, right? So I'm assuming you played hoops competitively before, right? Like an organizer. So, you know, like you're getting that kind of experience with jiu-jitsu now, right? Every week you have a game. And now you have a chance to study film of the guy you're going against, right? Especially if later into the season, right? Maybe the first night or 2 nights in, you might not have much, but a little bit in now, you get to study these guys coming up. So even like being an athlete, maybe this might even feel less kind of nerve-wracking than jiu-jitsu. So it's more like sports now to you too, right? You know?
Yeah, because we would have games Tuesdays and Fridays. And
there you go.
We would have film like on Saturdays or Sundays, you know. So it is kind of like that. I never thought of it like that. Well, do we know who will be going against? Like, is the schedule set? So I'll know week 1 I have these 3 people, week 2 I have these 3
Whole
people.
thing. Yep.
Okay, that's cool.
Well, you'll know minus, you know, free agents or anything like that. Things that happen.
Yep. And another thing that happens in sports too, right? Like you might have a star guy beginning of the season, but stuff happens where he's not. The night you go against that team, he's not there. And now you have the alternate that you're just like, whatever, bro. And they end up wrecking house. You didn't expect it. Or you're like, I got this. And you're like, oh, I overestimated or underestimated kind of thing, right? So that's a fun little challenge as well in itself.
Yeah.
How many people are you going to dunk on? Is what basketball, you know, we're talking basketball.
3 people a night, 4 weeks in a row, right? So 12.
12.
Hey. Oh shit!
There's so many good people that are coming in this bracket. It's gonna be tough.
No, for sure. It's just a funny thing that's a reference that the basketball thing is interesting, and we talk about dunkables. Yeah. Are you a dunkable, or are you dunking on people?
Yeah.
Some people show up thinking that they're about to dunk on some fools, and then they look back at it in a few days and they're like, "Oh shit, it was me."
On the receiving end this time.
It's an interesting thing, man. And like a lot of guys have competed before. a bunch of times, and myself, you know, I did the week thing where we did all the matches in a week, and I had never done that many matches, maybe in several months almost, you know, kind of for just jiu-jitsu. So it was really crazy. You didn't really get a chance to see too much and like change your game, at least in my point of view at that point. So I really just kind of had to run the game that I had all week long, you know, and so it worked against who it worked against. And then the guys who were like good against that style were just really tough. And, you know, it's just one of those weird things like that. And so I wonder, you know, how it would have maybe played out differently with some time in between
sessions.
And then, you know, to kind of understand what the game is. Cause like for us and many of the people that did the week, it was like Thursday, everybody kind of figured out what was happening. And then it was too late to like
play out for Friday, right?
Yeah, or Saturday, right? And so you just kind of like by the end of the week, you know, the standings are there, and it's like, oh shit, I should have went after this guy, and this guy a little bit more instead of just looking after this guy and this guy and this guy so much on those days because you gave away points against the guys you should have maybe got points against because you were too worried about maybe the top dogs that you had kind of coming up and stuff. At least for myself, that was one of the things I kind of let a couple matches get away because I was like concerned about tougher opponents later. And I probably should have just stamped those guys early and just let it be what it was going to be with the tough guys anyway, instead of trying to like conserve something for that because it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting. I think it's a different thing than people have done.
Yeah,
so
the month-long thing. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to because I've watched it, you know, and I've seen how entertaining it is, and you can assume how it's gonna feel, you know, pretend you know what it's gonna be like, but I guess no one really knows unless they've done it. So I'm excited to see what it's really like.
Hey, dumb question coming right up.
Dumb answer.
Another one.
So let's say that Noah wins the Kings qualifier because Rudy's gonna win the Philly Phenoms qualifier. Rudy. I'm just anyway. Let's say Noah.
Rudy.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say Noah gets in.
I want him on a different team. I want him on a different team.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So you have no problem going at it with him.
No, I mean, no. I would love like ideal situation. Me and Noah get on the same team. That'd be awesome. That'd be the coolest thing I could ever think of doing in jiu-jitsu, you know. That sounds better than winning like a world championship, even like being on a PGF team with Noah, one of my teammates, you know, that'd be awesome. But we were supposed to compete against each other multiple times at multiple tournaments, but either I fumbled the bag or he fumbled the bag. We had a baddest blue tournament when we were both blue belts, and we subbed everyone all the way up, right? He subbed someone, and these are all like minute finishes, right? He subs the first person. We're on opposite sides. I sub my guy. He subs his guy. I sub my guy. He subs his guy. I sub my guy. He's in the semis. He wins the semifinals match. I'm in the semis. I lost the semifinals match. And then he ended up winning the whole thing, you know? And then, like, I don't know, maybe a year later, we're at an ADCC Open. His first round matchup, I got to buy the first round. So whoever wins between him and his opponent, I get to go against next, you know? Noah ends up losing this match, but if he would have won, he would have had me. So I'm sitting in Noah's corner, like coaching him to try to win so I can go compete against him, you know?
That's extreme.
So what you just told us is you guys are going to end up on the same team if he makes it too as well. So
yeah.
So it would take the finale for you guys to go against each other is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that'd be sweet. That would be sweet. I mean, yeah, ideally he gets on, we get on the same team, but we're not going to hold back. We don't do closeouts.
So you had the guy that just beat him. How did that make you feel?
Well, so that's the thing. Like, you know, when you go,
right. That's the other thing, right? It's like, oh, you're my boy. No.
Exactly. So you go, you shake the coach's hand after. So Noah goes and shakes that guy's coach's hand. He comes and shakes my hand, and I'm like, we got next. And when I ended up winning that match, so
and he's like, what does this coach mean? Is he?
It was a good feeling.
That's awesome.
There's a song we've been meaning to make a highlight, just a highlight reel together where like it shows the one guy beating me and then Noah beating him and that guy beating Noah and then me beating him. And it's happened another time too, a couple other times I think. So just like I got my dogs back, you know.
That's cool.
Nice.
That shows like
Well,
styles
shit.
really
The,
make
the,
the
M-
match.
Yeah.
yeah, the what is it? The jujitsu math is not adding up.
Yeah, the math ain't mathing on that. It's just
Yeah.
different.
Maybe we're
different
just
people
not
give you
destined to fight each other, I guess.
Yeah.
The jiu-jitsu guys don't want it to happen.
Well,
You
shit.
guys
I
would-
hope he makes it, and I hope he's on a different team so I can see you all fight.
Man,
It's been
it
a long
sounds-
time coming.
Yeah.
Right, long time coming. In my opinion, it sounds like you guys are going to be the first to ever have a draw in EBI overtime. That's all I'm hearing right now.
Yeah, neither of us can escape.
No
How
way.
does that work? If we went all 3 overtimes and no one escaped,
You do
Rock
it
paper
again.
scissors at that point with 2 random people representing you guys, because even then you guys be throwing the same thing every time.
you just flip a
Be like
coin.
scissors. And it would land heads and tails, brother. I'm telling you, you'd have to have
It's on the
uninvolved
side.
parties to determine this.
Yeah.
So
How would that work?
technically you would keep going
Oh, just
again.
keep going.
Yeah. So what? It's just while we're here, I've thought of some crazy ideas. What is a crazy idea you would think of? Like if you get to the 3rd overtime, right, and nobody's won yet, what is a stipulation you would like to add to maybe make it closer to the finish? You know what I mean? We're already giving you
Yeah.
the back. You
Yeah.
had 3 chances.
I
Now
would
what?
say if they started in back control the whole time, make them do spider web for the new one.
Okay.
Make them start in the armbar position. But if they were already mixing up both,
Well, it's all back for the PGF overtimes.
oh, you can't start in spider web.
It's all back, right? And so that's the thing. So what and that's the thing is like, what could we do with the back position? I've kind of considered like you get the one arm, maybe not. You don't have to have your hands locked in the seatbelt. You get the one hand like on the trap, kinda to
Yeah.
start. You already did 3 overtimes in a whole match, right?
Yeah,
So
then-
let's
then that's
cut the
just
shit.
a
You know what
real
I'm saying?
shootout, Yeah.
Yeah. Then it's
Yeah.
a real shootout, right?
I
But
would've-
they tell
I
me I'm
would've
crazy.
Fully locked, and just whoever goes to sleep.
That's like
Whoever
round
stays awake
6,
the
right?
longest.
That's like round 6, right? It's
Yeah.
like you can't do it. So now
Or you could do,
you know,
when you like have the cross grips and you trap their arm with your foot.
uh-huh.
Maybe you
Okay.
start
Yeah,
with
see
one
that?
arm
Yes.
trap. So
Uh-huh.
the
Okay, we
defender
talked
has
about
one
that too.
hand, and the offensive guy has 2 hands. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
so round 4 is you have the foot
Limited
over the wrist or whatever, kind of
Yeah,
the elbow
exactly.
trap in the other arm, and then like round 5 would be maybe the thing is also on the trap on the other side there.
Yeah.
If you can't
See?
finish them from there,
Or start him in a twister.
See, now I'm trying to see who wants him. All right, I'm a little more chaotic. Either you're going to start with the single leg secure,
throw a
your
taser.
goal is to dump him down. Oh, you know, or you start body lock, and your goal is to suplex this guy's joking. I just so I want something where like whoever
You could
wants
do,
it
like,
more.
the,
gonna
the
get it.
wrestling.
Who's not paralyzed when they leave wins.
You could do the wrestling overtime. Yeah, exactly. Whoever can walk off the mat after the match.
Yep.
You're
Last
the
man
winner.
standing, literally.
No, at that point, since you're in Vegas, you got to do like some blackjack or like roulette to determine the winner. At that point, whoever can win that.
Dude, that would be cool. I'm in for that.
That's it. Oh, whoa! Who's this gentleman? Oh
The
yeah,
Daily Stack.
Boy,
He's got so many different names too.
he does. The Wandering
Isaac
Grappler.
Stackhouse, the Wandering Grappler, one of the main production dudes. He's the guy that I referenced that went and got broken 20 times and then still got into the season.
oh, okay. I met him actually. I met him.
He's a gangster.
in,
Yeah, at the Gatlinburg maybe.
No, I met him like a year or 2 ago at one of
Mhm.
the like the full moon parties they do for 10th Planet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was when they did the team duel at Pasadena. I'm pretty sure. I
Yeah,
met him.
he's been around for a bit now.
Yeah. You guys got a solid team for sure.
He sucks, but like look, so this is how good that we do this show sometimes. During his season or whatever, he would have a string of bad matches, and I'm doing like the show part of it. He's my guy. He's a brown belt under me or whatever. So it's like that. It's like that. So that's what I'm talking shit. But we're on the show, and I'm just like saying stuff about his performance, just like a blunt, like just like not good, like not playing it nice like I normally would as his coach. But telling just like the kayfabe kind of side of that, if you know what that means. And his brother-in-law, who's also one of my students, was like, "What the fuck is wrong with him? Do I need to come up there and like talk to him too? Like, what's going on up there or whatever?" And it's just like, bro, just chill. He's like, "I'm fine. We're doing it. It's for the show. It's just part of the gig." So yeah, Isaac's one of the OGs for sure, man. He gets the game as much as everybody else does. It's really cool to have that. That's so like you talk about Noah being there with you at the PGF. That's kind of what this whole thing is for a lot of us. It's just like all the homies getting together and doing like a gig with the, for each other, and now it's blown up into this whole thing that's kind of crazy, and we don't understand it, but we're just enjoying the gig while it's here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's really
It seems
fun.
like you guys all have fun. Definitely.
It's a lot of fun.
It seems like the athletes, everyone, BMAX always back there having a good time.
That's what
It
makes
was
it
like,
special.
yeah, everybody assigned themselves, a job, and they just went
Yeah.
pretty much. Anyway, before we go, anybody you want to shout out? Any of your schools, partners, that you train with? Anything you want to say before we go?
Yeah, I'll shout out the schools. It'd be tough. I feel like if I start naming teammates and stuff, I'm gonna miss someone and feel bad. But yeah, 10th Planet Grants Pass. That's the coach is Andrew Alexander there, stud coach. I mean, everyone coming up there killers. Like we got white belts that are hitting some just crazy moves. That the high level stuff. The blue belts there are just like very competitive. Everyone there is very competitive, super cool. That's the gym that I represent. When I'm out here in Cleveland now, since I moved here, I get to train at a gym called Hurricane. John is the owner there. He runs a really good program. They do gi and no gi. Obviously, I skip the gi days. I don't have the pajamas. I go to the no gi days, and then like I said before, I get to train a lot with the Adamus guys. So once or twice a week, I go out to Toledo, get to work with Max and Dante and a bunch of the guys that train out of there, and go on Tuesdays. We get on to Columbus. We train at Westside Barbell and a gym called Ronin down there. So it's good to get to work with all these gyms, And there's another gym in Cleveland, Watermark. Trav, he runs Watermark out here. So he just had Daniel Sattler out for a seminar today.
Oh, nice.
So that's what I was doing this morning for training.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
Daniel
PGF.
did he did
He was in
he
that
did the
season.
PGF.
Yeah, he was in the season with Max, and him and
He was in
Max.
season
Yeah, they're really good friends. They're really close.
Yeah, him and Max, they're great friends. They're great friends.
Yeah, so Max wasn't at the seminar, huh?
No, Max, unfortunately, did not make the seminar, no.
That was an interesting thing. I forgot about that. So much happens like in every season or whatever. I kind of forget about some of those little moments like that. But that was definitely like a really interesting behind the scenes, on the scenes beef that I didn't see like happening, or whatever. So it's just funny. Max is definitely pretty he's pretty blunt.
You should
Whatever
expect it from Max. Yeah.
That's you take it how it comes, right?
Yeah.
If you don't like it, that's on you. But he's just gonna say what he thinks, or whatever it is. And I've noticed that about him. And like some of those people definitely get, like, if it's not your guy, he's gonna annoy you. But if he's like your buddy, you're like, yeah, fucking, that's right.
Yeah.
So that's what I've noticed more about Max. Is like when it's something I agree with, he's on point, so good. But when I disagree, I'm like, man, that guy's a prick.
He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, if you know
Just
Max,
say what
you
he
love him.
does.
If you don't know him, you're probably
Yeah.
like, this guy seems kind of like an asshole.
Yeah, it's just super funny like that. But he's just definitely very just like out there with his opinion. And
He's just Canadian, bro. They like that.
That's what it is. It's
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, it's the Canadian.
All
You know what he's talking about.
yeah. Oh, don't make him come
Listen,
get you, Mickey.
I like Daniel Sadler. He seems like a nice guy, and he was very
I don't
nice to
know,
me when
yeah.
I was. Yeah, but I'm a Max Hansen fan for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He's
didn't know
been on
about
the show
that.
with us, so yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Dream. Any final thoughts? Anything else? Anything you want to leave these young men with? Any words of wisdom for the season?
Man, it's exciting to have you. Seems like you got the right like mindset for the thing coming in and stuff. The only thing I would say is just definitely think about it differently than everything else, because the 6 weeks is continuous. There are 3 matches every time, and so I think one thing that we're learning is maybe you have to like give up sometimes to like make it to later in the season. So those guys that are like, wait, I can't let my ankle get kind of popped in week 1 to win like one match. Yeah, by week 5, you're just kind of out a lot of times is what we're noticing with that. And guys have been able to come back in other events, because you had so much time off. So like it's just a different like situation there. So like, I don't even know the right answer, because like you don't want to tap early or too fast or like not be competitive.
Yeah.
Also, there's like you have to know the line and not let it go to that point where and as a competitor, you've been there before where you're like, is this actually going to hurt, or am I just going to like nut up and get out of it or whatever, like sometimes you just got to let that go in the PGF and not make that decision until the finale. because you don't want to risk getting taken out for
Playoffs,
exactly, any portion of the season.
Yeah, that's good advice. That's good advice for sure. Because I feel like a lot of times in tournaments, like just one match at a time. But
yeah, it's a long season, right?
With the PGF, you do got to think about
you're gonna
another day too. So
yeah, so like whatever the case is, you're gonna get those 3 matches. And so if you just had a bad day the week before and you went 0 for 3 or whatever, your toughest match might be the first match next week, like of the whole season, and so it was like that sometimes. It's and you'll see the schedule, and it is what it is though. Like, sometimes draws feel worse than losing because it's a guy you're supposed to beat and you mauled him. Like you put everything, you just didn't finish him. You just couldn't finish him. Right. And so that feels worse. Sometimes that did feel worse than losing because I put so much into it and didn't like get the result, at all. So
like halfway through a match, I feel like, because they're 6-minute rounds?
6, yeah.
That's what I mean. I feel like if after 3 minutes, both people competing got a good grasp on who's the better grappler, So if you realize like I'm the better grappler and they realize that they're, the second grappler, they're gonna try to just stall, and that could be frustrating because it's hard to submit someone when their only goal is to not get submitted.
Yep. And I think the rules have helped change that a lot from when we were playing in season 2. We didn't have that. And I was guilty of a little bit of solid defense, as well. If you want to call it stalling or whatever. But but that's what it is though, right? And that was one of my arguments early on too, because I come from EBI styled stuff. I did a bunch of like that 10-minute matches and things like that. So it was like, man, 6 minutes is too fast to get a really good guy like beaten sometimes. I was talking about this with one of my guys today, similar to what like Anthony AJ said about Jake Paul in a way. Is like there's a certain point in some matches where you'll see a guy's spirit like leave it, he's starting to like give it up, and it just takes a certain amount of time sometimes to make that happen,
to really break them to where they want to find.
Like,
sometimes
good,
they're looking for a way out. But 6 minutes is
hard
not long enough to really make someone want to quit.
Yeah, and that was the strategy and the style that I kind of had developed. So then coming into it, the 6 minutes was like hard for me, but I also had the defense. It was really hard to like submit me.
Yeah.
But then that was boring because I was just kind of like hand fighting and shit to not get submitted, which is good to not get submitted, but boring for TV.
Yeah.
And so I had to kind of flip my mindset from that, into a different kind of mode, And I think the culture is different now, though. You guys are all rolling with a different kind of intent than us old guys had. Like when we started, like really, like it was like the positionally dominant game, control, keep the position, stay in mount, stay in, side control, all that kind of stuff was really like preached heavily.
I was before the buggy choke existed.
Yeah.
Pre-buggy choke era, and we're in the post-buggy era now.
That's right.
No safe positions anymore.
Then no shot clock either back then, man. That also
that's right.
Incentive for dudes to move now.
Yeah, I'm excited for the pace that PGF is pushing and all the matches, excitement. Because that's the most frustrating thing is like when you can't get a hold of someone.
Mm-hmm.
They're just slipping all the grips, trying to run. Happens all the time in IBJJF, but for this, it's like they're going to come at you. You can come at them. So rather than trying to defense or run away, it's like counterattacks. It's just going to be attack, counterattack, re-counterattack. It's going to be. I think there's going to be a lot of quick matches this season. 175 is like the perfect weight of speed and strength. So I think there's going to be a lot of really exciting matches.
Listen, so your style is perfect for the PGF. I mean, this is what we've been looking for in all the grapplers, always. And I think this is going to be one of the most exciting seasons so far. So, guys, tune in. When is the draft? Is February 4th, right? February 4th. And find out where your boy's going, whether he's going to the Phenoms, the Alabama Twist. Oh man,
January 17th, Phenoms qualifier.
Bro, that lineup with the Twisters is scary. This dude who's finishing people in less than a minute, Kevin Buring, who you did have a match with, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And the PGF Go, Elijah Carlton. I mean,
Elijah used to train at 10th Planet Grants Pass as well. Before I trained there, but he's in our group chats and stuff still. So Elijah's active. Like I've known about him for a while. So that would be That'd be a fun team. A lot of quick leg locks for sure in that one. A lot of jabroni.
That's what I was thinking. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Follow Travis on Instagram and all his socials. Keep up with him in the draft, and hey, show him some love. And we'll see
Show
you
up to the
maybe next week.
qualifiers.
Yeah, qualifiers. There's one more for the Kings, and then the Philly
January
one, which is
17th in Bethlehem at 10 Planet Finishers. Sign up there if you want to get a shot to get it in the season, even if you didn't qualify yet. If you haven't had your best outing yet at a qualifier, that doesn't mean that it's not the one that's coming up next. It's professional sports. If you want to take a part in it, sometimes you got to couch surf and play the minor leagues a little bit, but this is a like open door opportunity to get right into the league by winning one of the qualifiers. It's the easiest way possible for somebody who's not already put in all that other background work to kind of get invited. So I suggest that even if you want to get the rub, right, and try to figure out what the league's like, I would show up for a qualifier and just compete.
Let's go, Rudy.